And welcome to the Herb Senior Show out of Memphis, Tennessee. The views and expressions that are expressed on the Herb Senior Show are not necessarily the views of Ustream or YouTube, but it's Herb constitutional right. We're going to talk about the tonight. I think that Mr. Bruce Jenner, I think if the name pronounced the name correctly, Bruce Jenner, but now he's changed his name to Caroline or Caroline, or I don't know. But anyway, on the line is anonymous caller from Memphis, Tennessee. How you doing today?
All right.
Okay, now I'm not here to bash anybody. In fact, we will have some more guests that's coming on. But I'm trying to see why would a man want to change himself into a woman? And we speaking anonymously, freedom of speech. We're not here to bash nobody, but people have their choices. But why do you think a person want to do that?
I just really don't know. It's just, they say that that's the feeling that they have ever since they were been born. They wanted to change their sex because they feel like they're more comfortable being a woman than a man, and some feel like they are more comfortable being, in the opposite sex. So I don't know.
Well, we are supposed to have some more guests coming in if they can come in. I don't know if they can, but if they can, we just gonna continue on. But I just, I no, I said to myself, I said I'm not gonna bash anybody on, or people have their own prerogative, their choice, right?
Right.
And we just gonna dialogue. We're not here to bash anybody or, put people down. But I just want to know why. I mean, I was born a man, you were born a woman, right?
Right.
Okay, so I can't quite get that. I figure like this: if
Well,
if I wanted to be, if God wanted me to be a woman, I would have born a woman, right?
that's right.
So obviously He wanted me to be a man,
Yeah.
and since I'm a man, I plan to die a man. You understand?
Hmm.
But how will people family deal with that type of stuff? You gotta, now Mr. Bruce, he had got children, family, and stuff, and
Yeah.
a change. And one of his daughters, somebody said, well, they want to respect him, but which I can't understand. But that's a big, that's a big change. I don't know what's going on in this world.
Well, some of everything is going on, but nothing surprised me now lately with the different things that are happening. But that's just the way you find more and more people are coming out with that now, want to change their sex. So I just don't understand myself what's going on. But some said that they, ever since they've been born, they want to change their sex. They're not comfortable being a female. If they're born a female, or they're not comfortable being a male if they're born a male. So I don't understand it either.
I think I'm comfortable born what God made me. Okay.
Well, I am too. I'm pleased with, what I am, my sex, but some people are not. That's what they are saying. And you're finding more and more people coming out doing that.
But there's some people. Some people now. I understand now if a person is now. I don't know if you know it or not. There's some women are born with both sexes, male and female. Now they have a choice to be a man or a choice to be a woman, right? I mean, I think they call them morphodites. You ever heard of that?
Oh, no, I hadn't heard of that before.
Now, if they born like that, then I can understand their choices because God made them like that. But to be change your sexual appeal of that. I don't quite get that in my life. I'm a Christian man, and I think that a man should be a man till he die, right?
Well, yes, but they saying now that it's something in that their feelings, they feel like they should have been.
Okay,
All that I've heard, all the kind of sayings that they're not comfortable being that sex that they were born.
okay, so
So I don't know.
okay, so how
I
would
don't know whether it's something that within them is telling them to do that or what. I don't know.
well, speaking from a spiritual point of view, caller, how would God in heaven look at that? You know,
Well, I'm sure anything that he has done and you attempt to change it, he's not pleased.
hmm
That's the way I see it.
yeah,
He's not pleased with it.
I agree, and like I said, we're not here to bash anybody or put nobody down or say nothing bad. I just want to know why, and they supposed to be calling in if they can get through. But this thing about and see, there's so much is going on in the world today. All these tornadoes and flooding, in Texas, and I think God is speaking to these people. Ain't that right, caller?
Yeah, to me, I believe that he's getting tired of the things that are going on, killing people and killing each other, and it's just so much going on. Tornadoes, like you said, hurricanes, and he's just not pleased.
Yeah, he's
So
not.
I really believe we're living in the last days.
Yes, the
So
last.
the weather is the world, the climate, and everything is different.
Well, and then there's how no place to live in peace. You can't even go to your local. Uh, you can't even go to your local station. I mean, your local food store without think somebody gonna put a gun on you, or kidnap you, or rape you, or steal your purse. It's just awful, ain't it?
Well, that's true. Yeah, everything is happening now, and it's more and more dangerous. People are just, I don't know, some of them saying that they hear voices within them telling them to do things and all, and I just don't understand that unless it's the devil's voice. I don't understand what's going on.
I think it's some sort of spiritual influence that's doing these people like this. I really do. From
Yeah.
from doing change your sex to taking prayer out of schools to what else? People hating people, fighting people, breaking in homes and stuff like that. Why don't anybody talk about prayer? What's the problem? No, what's up with that?
Yeah, that's true.
And
They don't seem to pray unless and there's something going to happen, and they fear that they are going to die or something. Then that's when you hear tell of some of them praying.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we said, we're not bashing anybody. We just having a dialogue and talking. Okay. And
Uh-huh.
and I just want to know why we waiting our guests, a couple of our guests to come into the room on our broadcast. I just want kind of hang with a little bit what you see, what is really going on in this world. And every time we cut our news on, somebody done shot somebody, kill somebody, rob somebody, kill their mama, shot their mama in the back, or something like that.
That's true.
And it seems like it's getting worse and worse, ain't it?
Yes, murder every day. Every day. Sure is. And fires, I never heard tell of so many house fires. It's fire just about every day. And You tell the floods, the dogs. I just don't know what's going on.
And this
I
weather,
really don't.
and I know God's in charge of the weather, but the weather is strange. Here it's June and it's still kind of cool a little bit, ain't it?
Yeah, the elements are even different from what I remember a long time ago. The world is in a different. It's changing. The elements of the world is changing.
So when you was a little girl, did things was summer like this or what?
Things were not as bad as they are now. You didn't hear tell of so much killing. There was probably a few things going on, but not as much as it's going on now.
Hmm. Why is it like that? Why does it seem like it's getting worser and worser?
Just a change in the times. And then, too, this is a different generation of people today you live in. So their thoughts are different from our thoughts.
Huh?
It's just a different time, different in the time. The
What?
people, the younger people today don't fear death as much as the people did in older days.
Don't fear death.
To me,
Oh, it don't. I do. I be scared to die sometimes. I know. I tell people I'm scared to die. And the reason I said I'm scared to die, uh, you
well,
know,
the young generation don't fear it.
well,
They don't fear it.
I got to face God, and how when you gonna go to heaven or hell. That's what I'm talking about, huh?
A lot of them don't be thinking about that.
Huh?
They don't be thinking about it.
So what do they think about? To you, what do most young people think about, Carla?
Living it up.
What?
That's all that's supposed to be on their mind, and getting what they want. They think the world owes them something.
Wait a
It's
minute.
not true.
Wait, hold. You mean tell me they don't think about what's going to happen to them after they leave this world?
No, they don't think about that.
Wow. I'm trying to figure something out here. How can you get more young people involved in what's going to happen to them after they leave this world? How can you? What can you? I mean, how can you tell them about that? How can you? Oh, I'm trying to say, how can you open their eyes?
Well, their eyes need to be open some ways. They need to try to get them in churches or something. And yet there are churches not explaining. They are not explaining the true picture to you once you go to some of these churches. They don't tell you the truth. They mind is like focusing on other things like money,
Huh?
which their mind should be focusing on saving people's lives, saving people's lives spiritually.
But they are church. They are a church. They're a church.
Well, the way I see it, they're a church, but they don't focus. They don't tell the people what they really need to know biblically.
Okay, so we have a lot of people that are dying and leaving this world. But the world don't even seem like they even care about. All they care about is like living it up, popping their fingers, and money, more money, and more money, and more money.
That's what I'm saying. They don't. That's the reason they don't fear death, is because they don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I think some people say, well, when you're dead, you're done. You're gone. No life after death or nothing. They say, well, get all. See, a lot of people get, okay, like life insurance. Life insurance is right to have, but they don't have no insurance on their souls, right?
Right? They don't. They really don't fear life, and they don't. I mean, they don't actually know that they got to stand in judgment for themselves. they got to face God. They got to stand in judgment.
That's why I try to tell
And
people.
most of them seem like they don't care.
No, they care about what's now, more money, more computers, big fan car, big fan house, and they're gonna die and leave it all one day. That's what Carla. That's what.
That's true.
That's why I tell people. I'm trying to tell people. Open your eyes, see what's going on.
Yep.
You know, okay. Most of us human beings don't live to get 100, right?
Right.
Okay. We gotta pop in our fingers, do what we want to do, and all of that. I don't understand. What is the problem? But yet we killing
They
one
don't
another.
fear Christ.
We're acting crazy. We're doing what we want to do. We don't even think about God. On time they base thinking about God's like when Jesus was born, maybe on Easter, and at what? Christmas, the little baby Jesus. After that, they live the rest of the world like the rest of the year like the devil.
Yep.
But on Christmas time, everybody, the little baby Jesus, huh?
That's right.
How come they don't think about Jesus, in March, right?
That's right.
I don't know. People just don't have no fear. Every time I come on TV on, it's the same old thing. You know that?
That's true.
The same old thing. It's just crazy. And
Yeah.
and then you got on the political issue, you got these people that don't want to. I don't know. Seem like the rich get richer and the poor get poor. Ain't that right?
That's true. Yeah. They don't. They don't. Everybody's mind on trying to get money. Money. That's what they focus on.
But the Democrats, they trying to do something. I know. They trying to get the people to. I don't know. Help food stamps and stuff. Some people don't believe in it. The Republicans said the Republicans talking about a political point of view. The Republicans don't want the poor people to have anything. But that's a whole nother different show. But that's the main thing. What I'm talking about. What we're trying to wait for our guests to call in. If they call in, if they don't, then we just gonna go on. But getting back to our subject here. Um, do you believe that the transsexual can be saved once they leave this world because they change their if they repent, right?
Well, I really can't say. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what God has a plan for us.
Yeah,
But
you're
I
right.
know He's not pleased. I believe He's not pleased with that.
How can he be? How can
Yeah,
he?
He don't want you to change nothing that He's done.
Yeah, he made us male and female, didn't he?
That's right.
So why you gonna tamper with that?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He's, the one person called, said they were like that. Said they gonna call into the show. They said I'm gonna defend the transsexual community. That's what they told me. That's what they text me on Facebook. They said I'm gonna defend. I said I'm not gonna be bashing you all. I said I just want to know why you want to be a transsexual, okay?
Yeah.
And so they may call in, they may not. I don't know, but we're gonna just do a little few more minutes of our show. We're supposed to have they're calling up just a minute, but no, again, what you think you think it's possible for them to change their sex back to being a man again?
Well, yeah. On the news, they said that Bruce didn't change his genital parts. That he didn't change that.
Oh, he
Just
didn't.
the facial part.
Oh, so he didn't change his genital parts?
No,
Well, that's good, ain't it?
Yeah.
He
But
just
his mind is just set on, looking good, I guess, and being a lady on the outside. Yeah.
what? Man, I don't know. I just can't. I can't. I just can't picture. I don't know.
I know it's confusing probably to his children.
But he
Yeah.
got a wife. Ain't he got a wife?
Yeah, he's been married twice.
But is he still married? You know?
I really, I really don't know. I don't think he is now. They separated at least.
Okay, hold up. How do you think personally, and we just talking the numbers, we're not talking about it. His church is accepting that.
Yeah, one of the sons spoke out and saying that they hope that this new part of him is better than the man part or something like that.
Oh, Jesus, help us, Lord. What do I'm at you something. It's a spiritual question. You think it's time for the Lord to come back? Almost.
Well, yeah, it's getting close. To me, it seems like the time is getting close.
Or let me ask you
It
another
really
question.
is.
Do you believe that we're living in the last days?
Yes, I believe we are.
Why do you say that,
I
Carl?
really believe it.
Why do you say that? We're going to get ready and close our show because I don't think our caller going to call in, but it's okay, though. So why do you think that?
It's because of the different things that are happening. The climate change, all of the different things that are happening, the killings and all, and God is not pleased because we having floods and wars and everything. The Bible says that those type of things is going to happen. So the Bible speaks for itself. Those things are going to happen. And God is not pleased, and I think soon Jesus is going to come here, come to earth. So,
But see, some people don't. Some people don't believe that there is a Jesus or there is a God. Some people just say, "Well, then we just hear, man. You better go for all the gusto you got because once you're dead, you are done."
well, those are atheists that's talking like that. But I believe there is a Christ, and I believe there's a God. I really believe that, and they are spirit. I believe it,
Well,
but some people don't.
concerning Bruce, well, that's his choice. But and somebody said on Facebook that he's. I mean, I'm quoting what they said. They said that he's looked better, but he's not well. You know, he's not well in the head. That what they said, but I'm not
Yeah,
bashing.
well, they said something on the news a few minutes ago that he was contemplating might could commit suicide. Then he changed his mind.
What?
Yeah, I thought about suicide one time.
Before he
Changed over, I guess.
good thing he
Doing the
didn't.
changing.
Good
Yeah.
thing he didn't do that, ain't it?
No, that's good. He did.
Oh man, I don't know. It just and it seems like if you have a lot of money, you should be happy, right?
That's true.
Well, what's wrong with these
Money
people?
is not everything.
But what's wrong with these people that have a lot of money and it seems like they're not happy, caller?
Well, I don't know. Money is the root of all
The
evil.
love of money, right?
Love of money, oh, yeah, but yeah, it's the root of all evil.
Okay, let me ask you another question before we go. Now, what can these churches do to help these people? I mean, are they? We have so many churches in Memphis, but why is Memphis such a wicked city?
Because the people don't go to church and learn about Christ. They don't have Christ in their life.
Hmm. Oh man, I'm just saying this year. I wish there was a place that I could get away and go where there is peace. Is there some city? Is there some city in the United States of America where there's no crime or very little crime at all?
No, it's all over the world.
What?
Crime everywhere.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're gonna get ready. I appreciate the call you calling in, and we're gonna get ready
All right.
and thank you very much. Okay,
All right.
thank you very much. And there was one I called. Thank you. Bye bye. There was one I called from Memphis, Tennessee. She was calling in, and we're gonna get ready and continue on with our program. This is the Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. And we were talking about Mr. Bruce Jennifer, I think is his name, changing his sexual preferences from a man to be a woman. They said that he didn't change his sexual genital, but just wanted to be a woman. Well, this is prerogative. I don't really agree with it because I'm a Christian man. And what I want to do, I want you to leave your comments down here at the bottom of my video here. And also, I want you to subscribe to the Herb Senior Show. I also want you to donate some funds. I hope YouTube have put my page up for funds for YouTube. I said, well, Herb, why you want to have some funds for your show? Well, to keep the internet going and to keep things going here on the Herb Senior Show. And we're now 25 minutes, 23 minutes to know of our show. Waiting for our other callers to call in. And if they call in, they do. They don't, they don't. The American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee, located at 2469 Frisco Street in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. Area code 901-743-7200. If you need heating and air conditioning for your company or your residence, then call Chris Smith at 901-743-7200 or Alan Smith & Son at 901-743-7200. Tell them that you heard it on the Herb Senior Show live on YouTube. We're talking about today Mr. Bruce I think it's Jennifer. Jennifer, I hope I'm saying her name correct. Forgive me if I mispronounce his name, but his name Bruce has changed his sexuality from a man to a woman. And I'm just really astounded at this. I mean, I'm not bashing the man of his sexual preferences, so he wanted to be a woman. That's his choice. But I personally love being a man. I love being a man. I love being a black man, and I'm not prejudiced. As all God made me black when I was born, and when I die, I'm gonna be black. If you're white, you're white when you're going to die. So we have no control of what God in heaven has made us. And we're waiting for our other guests to call in. Supposed to be transsexual. Like I said, anybody can call them on my show, whether they be gay, transsexual, black, white. I have no discrimination against anybody because this is a public show. The Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. And we're now on about 25 minutes into our show. We're going to have a few more minutes left in our show, and waiting for our guests to call. If they don't, then God bless them. We'll go on with our show. I tell you, this weather has really been kind of awkward here in Memphis, Tennessee. And let's pray for those that's in Dallas, Texas, and Oklahoma for the great flooding. A lot of lives was lost. Let's pray for the victims' family that they may get through this struggle of bereavement. This is the Herb Senior Show, the famous Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live, worldwide famous Herb Senior Show on YouTube and Ustream. I tell you, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Thaddeus Matthews, one of the greatest talk show hosts in the world. Tawana Murphy, also a great talk show hostess here in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. To Bobby OJ, Bev Johnson of WDIA, of iHeart Radio. Okay, we're going to get ready and just talk about a little more talk. We're going to get ready and get out of here. Remember to subscribe to the Herb Senior Show. And remember, donate to my funding. Just Google the Herb Senior Show fundraiser and donate some money to my fundraising campaign. I hope Google have YouTube uploaded that page. Had to check on or update it. But if you can't find it, hey, I was sure to try to update it for you. So don't blame YouTube or anything like that. I'm just trying to find the thing, and I call myself launching my fundraiser so we can have some funds coming into the show. And remember to subscribe to my show. I'm trying to get my show to go viral in the world. You want to hear? You heard it first here on the Herb Senior Show. My cell number is 901-679-2745. It's my studio line. My cell number is 901-679-2745. The Herb Senior Show broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. My calling number is 1-424-203-8405. Access number 638-684. Again, my calling number to my show is 1-424-203-8405. Access number 638-684. The Herb Senior Show broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. I thank God for that caller that called in and talking about the different things, and also we talk about Mr. Bruce. I think his name Jennifer. I think now his name is Caroline Jennifer. I'm saying it correctly. Hope I have that last name correctly pronounced. If don't, forgive me. Okay, we're gonna get right in our show, the Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Tennessee. And remember, my email address is WLFCORG at gmail.com. Forgive me, it's been a long day. WLFCORG at gmail.com. Remember the Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee on Ustream, worldwide radio, and internet. Let's see. We're gonna on our next show. We're probably gonna talk about. I hear this young lady. Her Facebook page, and she said, "God is good. God bless." So I want to have her. I text her and I said, "Can you be on my show to give you a testimony?" And hopefully she will be on my show. I going to have some more things on our show here on the Herb Senior Show. We talk about the paranormal. We talk about political issues. We talk about religious issues. We talk about heaven, hell. We're talking about your job, or how to be a respectable employee. Even the bosses, we talk about how the boss should. We give advice how the boss should do. They do what they want to do because they're the boss. But we are just an all-around family show. That's inspiration for the family. We talk about marriage. We talk about courtship. We talk about children. That's right. All these things on the Herb Senior Show. So tell your friends to log on. Google Plus members and YouTubers and Ustreamers. That's right. All you guys out there. Tumblr. That's right. I'm on Tumblr too. The Herb Senior Show Tumblr. Check me out. And also, don't forget, I'm on Twitter, Herb Senior Show at twitter.com. Okay, so we're going to get ready in our show. Remember, you can email me at WLFCORG at gmail.com or call me at 901-679, that's right, 679-2745. The Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee, worldwide broadcast.